11 years ago, we got together with the Griffin Spalding school system, and together we developed the concept of the education celebration, which has passed all expectations and has been a great success for the community and for the teachers. We felt that we could serve a great purpose by joining in nationally with Kids in Need organization, but we felt passionately that we should do something very special for our community, for our teachers, for the people who live here, because they're the ones that support us. You know, the education celebration has really evolved over the last 11 years. You know, I think it's increased in importance to our community. But these needs have changed. It's no longer just paper or pencils or notebooks. You know, everything's moving a little forward toward technology. Now we're actually providing things such as earbuds or jump drives that we do not make, but fortunately our sponsorship has grown from 11 sponsors initially to 40 now. And without these sponsors, it would be impossible to do what we're doing. Our sponsors have allowed this event to really evolve and change, both in both in the products that we are able to provide and the amount that we're able to provide. Another thing that's changed over time is that, you know, we've now actually been able to support our PE teachers. What has not changed about the education celebration is that it's still about the teachers. We still have great enthusiasm within the company, within the community, with our sponsors. The support has been unbelievable. We hope that we're able to allow the teachers to go back to their classrooms and not worry about paper or crayons, but focus on what they do best, which is helping and educating their students. And above all, something that hasn't changed is the joy and pride that we see in the kids when they get the school supplies that they need to go back to school with. And also, it's highly rewarding when we get the notes from the students with the enthusiasm and the thank yous for providing these products. One thing that we would like all of you teachers to know is that we know that you have a very tough job, but we also know that you take tremendous pride in your job and you know the responsibility that you have. So what we hope that you'll take away from this is that the community supports you, Norcom supports you, and we wish you the best during this school year. And we want to thank you and really kind of make sure that you get off on a good way and enjoy the year, and we're very proud to be a part of it.
This program allows kids to feel on an even playing field. You got to the baseball field and the game had already started. It would certainly be difficult for you to get back into the game. And so with supplies already being available for our students when they get to the classroom, they feel at ease and they feel like they're at an even playing advantage, if you will, so that they can start with the rest of the classroom team. Just having those supplies in our school at Carver Road, we've been able to focus on the main thing, which is nurturing and teaching our students without having to worry about whether there's a pencil or paper or materials available. And so I just really thank you for your continuous support and generosity.
A lot of our students don't come with school supplies. A lot of our students, they're more worried about having shoes that fit and clothes that they can wear, and things like scissors and paper. Those are not necessarily things that they're thinking about or their parents are thinking about. Just being able to give them a pencil and their face lights up, things that we wouldn't think that would be important to them, they are absolutely thrilled over. I would like sponsors to know that kindness does matter, and we appreciate you as teachers, students appreciate you, and we thank you.
People without school supplies don't feel confident in knowing they can do their work, so they might be a bit more shy and embarrassed about not having what they need. New supplies, it definitely feel more accepted in the classrooms. Thank you for helping out with and caring about our success.
I definitely think that the Education Celebration makes Spalding County a unique community and sets us apart. Teachers have the busiest schedules of any other profession that I know, and they're asked to do more and more and more, but not given additional resources. To have this extra bonus that the Education Celebration provides, that the school supplies that Norcom is able to provide for the teachers, is just such an amazing thing. Thank you. Thank you so much to all of our partners in education. We thank you so very much.
Come together as a district, we celebrate our Teachers of the Year. We hear fantastic speakers that have been provided by our sponsors, and we run out that door ready to conquer the school year. So many sponsors are from outside our county, outside our community. Sponsors, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. You have made such a difference in this community, in our school system, and in the lives of 10,000 children. And I am so honored and so pleased to be affiliated with an organization like Kids in Need, where every penny you donate goes directly to the children.
Just want to let the sponsors know that how much we appreciate them, how much the kids appreciate them. It's great for our kids to know that people care about their success. They're invested in their success, and they're invested to the point that they donate money, they donate supplies that could have gone anywhere in the world, and they gave to these kids in Griffin, Georgia, so that they would have what they need to succeed.
The Education Celebration is incredibly important and valuable, and just like I think it makes kids feel special that they're getting these supplies, it makes us as teachers feel special too, that the community has a vested interest in education. I would like sponsors to know just how much we appreciate them and how thankful we are, and I would like them to know that we know how rare this is, that sponsors come together in a community to support the school system and to be one with it, to support the teachers, the kids, the parents, everybody. And for that, we are truly, truly grateful.
The supplies that Norcom gives us are so important because we use them every day, like pencils, paper, and crayons and markers. We use them every day in class, so they're super important.
We know as teachers that a quarter of our Spalding County population is below the poverty level. And so these children are coming into our classroom, many of them already at a learning deficit. And so we already have a large task at hand trying to prepare them for learning at grade level. But when they also come in and they lack basic school supplies, then they feel defeated. Being able to provide these students with those basic materials, knowing that when they walk in, they're going to have the paper, they're going to have the pencils, they're going to have the pens, they're going to have everything they need. The teachers are able to provide these engaging lessons, and the students don't have to worry about, am I going to have the supplies to do it? Now they can focus on the learning. So the kids really appreciate that they're not focused on what they don't have anymore. It's now focused on what they can do and what they can learn. The Education Celebration is important to me as a teacher. Being at the beginning of the year, it just starts us off in a positive light, reminds us of what we're here for, that we're here for the students, and that they're going to come to us from different backgrounds and with different needs, but that we're going to be ready for it, that we're all working together. It reminds us of that sense of community and teamwork.
I would just like to say thank you, a huge thank you to sponsors that donate school supplies to teachers and students that need them. A huge thank you.
I love during pre-planning be able to come together at the auditorium, and the spirit and the energy and the enthusiasm of everybody from the entire county being there together at one time, but also being able to celebrate the sponsors and how generous they are and how much they were able to give to us to help out the kids that we have in our classroom that are in need and might not have the same supplies as everyone else. Their mom might have been working a couple of jobs the night before and might not have been during pre-planning week go out and get all the things they need. Or maybe they had some things during the year, but they've used it up and they don't have the income to go and get it replaced like some of their friends do. I can just notice that and go to the cabinet where all the extra supplies are and give it to them, and their face lights up because now they have that new composition notebook or the new pencils, and they don't feel like they have to stress out over that. There's enough going on in their lives that they have to worry about. School supplies should be the least of those worries.
Teachers pay so much out of their pocket that I think most parents have no idea how much they give of their own time and money outside of what they're paid to do, and they do it because they have the passion and it's their love. I would imagine for parents that are struggling, it's a huge blessing. I can't imagine what it would be like to have to choose between supplies to give your kid an advantage and paying bills. So for someone to invest in the life of a child is priceless. I would like to say thank you. Thank you for investing in our children. Thank you for investing in our community, and thank you for investing in our future.